Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cooper's... I don't really know what to call it. Cooper's home. We left off, we raided a bunch of these buildings, bought a bunch of stuff, which has been really good. But I think it's time that we maybe find somewhere to call home. Somewhere to settle down, somewhere to relax, where we can actually focus on building up our Mechanitor strength. As well as the grav ship that we find ourselves inside. So let's try and find somewhere. See, annoyingly, you really can't travel very far with a low-level grav ship. So I think we're just going to have to start heading, again, like further north, maybe towards this ancient stockpile. We just don't quite have enough fuel. Okay, after refueling our tanks, which we hadn't actually done for a while, I think we're going to start making our way towards this ancient stockpile. So let's go ahead and jump up there. Scaria apparently runs wild, so hopefully we don't get too many animals trying to eat our faces. Hopefully. It looks like there's a lot more ruins around again. We've got some craters. Where is this ancient stockpile? It's up to the north. Alright, I think we'll just settle up there. If we have to, we can do some fishing. We can do a little bit of mining as well. It's pretty cool. Land right there. I will set the vent to auto hack. Obviously, we have 3 militars lying around, but thankfully, we're right next to a compacted steel deposit, so we can actually get a bunch more steel and possibly upgrade our mech facilities. I didn't realize, but there's so much steel around here, and apparently a fire, but there's so much steel, we're gonna be loaded. Alright, if we're gonna severely start like upgrading our mechanoid facilities, we're going to need to expand our ship, so we can put things like man nodes and things lying around. So it's time to get building. Okay, what the fuck is a bound hog? A bog hound? A bound hog? A bog hound. I don't know, but it sounds scary, and it sounds like we definitely need to get our 4 militars involved here to tank some of their hits, because I don't like the sound of a hound, a bog hound. Descended from domesticated dogs, these canines have grown unaccustomed to human company. Interesting. Well, I'm hoping that we'll be fine. We've scared it off. I think we may need to finish it off, just so it doesn't keep coming back. These bog hounds, man, just don't want to leave me alone. Or I say leave me alone, leave Cooper alone. And unfortunately, he's caught us without the militars present, so he's gonna run around the mountain. Oh, never mind. So we have to do a little bit of research because we kind of just don't have enough power going on. So we've researched, finally got through batteries, but we also need to research solar panel tech. So we can stick a couple of solar panels on here and then boom, have extra power so we can power our band nodes, which means more mechs. Quite a considerable raid here. We've got 2 Neanderthals up there. And we have 1 down here. I mean, it's not massive. I think we should be okay with the militars giving us a good old hand. So we'll have the militars set to escort. That's the button I was looking for. And Cooper ready to come out and fight. Where are the top 2? They're coming from up here, so they'll be coming down here. Annoyingly, don't really have any defensive positions around here. I thought they were attacking immediately. They said they were attacking immediately. Where are they going? Oh, they're just fighting the scary doggies. I'm not actually going to question what just happened there, because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, something just exploded down here. More things are exploding. I mean, we didn't have to deal with the raid. It works. Uh-oh. The mech hive scanner processes confer as close to determining your location. When it locates your grav ship, send a massive mechanoid force to kill you. Well, we're gonna hang around till it does, because there's a whole lot of steel on this map that I actively want. Okay, so one of the slaves is Cooper's sister. I think we're somewhat obligated here to recruit the sister, Phoebe. I don't think we have much of a choice here, really. I think we have to buy Phoebe because slave, which means we're gonna have to sell an awful lot. Start off with our Pollux seeds, I guess. Well, Phoebe, welcome to the gang. I guess, like, they'll be good at research, right? Like, if nothing else, they'll be a good researcher for us, which we need, right? We need to expand our horizons. So it's better than nothing. So for a little excitement, we do have the ancient stockpile entrance, which I'm going to have Phoebe crack into so we can hop inside and see what's there. We're so close to being done this little thing here. All right, Phoebe's cracked it open, so let's just go have a look what's down there. I'm just, it's more curiosity than anything, because really I should be mining the steel, but let's have a go. Let's have a look. See, let's go see what's inside, just for the fun of it. So militars, enter stockpile entrance. Cooper, enter stockpile entrance. All of you getting down there. All right, militars on guard. I love the militars, by the way. Having just like this little army of guys, it's kind of fun. Nothing here, just a couple of walls to be hacked, which is a little annoying, really, but not too big of an issue. A sealed crate. Luciferium. Not something we particularly want. The survivor meal crate, though, that's really helpful. Actually, let's have the militars go in first, Coop. There's a component box. That's helpful as well. Alright, the rest of these rooms are going to need hacking. That's fine. So, Phoebe was down in the little area down here, hacking away all the doors. So we can now go through them all, which is great. Or at least go through some of them. Oh, this is the concern, is the wasp traps and the explosive traps. But hopefully with the amount of militars that we've got, it actually proving fairly difficult, surprisingly. But not too big of a deal. We've got another sealed crate down here. Alright, so a whole lot of nothing in here. That's fine. More Luciferium. What was this, like a Luciferium drug lab? Actually, that sounds kind of fun. Luciferium drug lab. Okay, gun turrets. Militars, go! No other turrets around, no other defenses, that's fine. I mean, the militars will need repairing after this, but it's fine. There we go. Alright, we'll come back and see if we find anything fun. So, the first grav... what's the word I'm looking for? The first stockpile was a bust. So we're gonna crack into the second one and hope there's some better stuff down here. Where are my little guys? Come on, my little guys, in you come. All right, let's go ahead and set these to work, and we'll have Phoebe crack open this ancient door right down the bottom. Thankfully, it's nice and quick. Phoebe's researching skills quite high, so they can break into these things quite quickly. Cargo pods. Yo, plasteel. I will be absolutely taking that when we get back to the surface. Oh, bugs. I hate bugs. I hate bugs a lot. Fine, it should be a quick, easy fight. We'll come back to see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be time to leave really soon. I don't want nothing to do with these guys. Nothing at all. Well, annoyingly, we didn't find the grav core in the ancient stockpile, and there is one more here. But frankly, we are running out of time. We have the defoliator ship, so I think it's time just to grab as much steel as we possibly can and bail. Yeah, okay. Raids from mechs, defoliator ship. It's time to. I think it's time to get foe. Thankfully, Phoebe increases our piloting skills considerably, like almost doubles it. So I think it's time to make a move. Are you sure you want to launch? I absolutely do. Well, this is definitely a snug little landing zone. I picked a random mountainous tile, and this is what we got as a cave entrance there. Yeah, you know what? I mean, this will certainly be safe and secure, right? There's definitely no getting out of here without the grav ship. So I think this is probably a good place to land. Land over this side. So the ship can launch again, but I feel like hanging around here for a while, get our food stockpiles up, because they are getting low now, right? Like, it's getting there. Get our food stockpiles up for a little bit, and then plow on, I think is the best move. Just need it to warm up a little bit, you know? So it's time to summon the Diabolus, because I want to do the thing to expand Cooper's mechanoid abilities. And we also now have 7 Minotaurs, because I feel like this fight's going to be a tough one. And here it is. It's arrived right in the corner up here. It's going to destroy all of our plants. Oh, that's actually really annoying. It's gonna end up killing all of our plants, isn't it? Yeah, it totally is. Let's get Cooper into cover really quickly. And the military are just going to have to go hog wild and try and take out as many of, like, everything. Go ahead and, like, get into cover. I'm going to have to use the militaries to keep the mechanoids, the Diabolus, occupied. And I'm going to spread them around so that when they get targeted, they're not, like, in the range of that massive thing. Good news is all of the militars are now destroyed. The enemy militars are now destroyed. Bad news is one of ours is now unconscious. Back up, back up, back up. Cooper, get into armed range. Militars surround the enemy. Okay, we've lost a militar already. One was like dead. And one is up here unconscious, but that's fine. Like, we can make more military, right? It's not that big of a deal. Fire's really annoying. We should be able to take this thing down. I'm hoping, anyway. It's not causing that many threats, or that big of a threat. While we're here, I'm just going to have this resurrect another mechanoid. Okay, it decided not to shoot the giant cannon thing. Have this militar come up closer, and this one. You guys, get out of the fire! Get out of the fire! Quick, run! Run the other way! Run the other way! Okay, let's have the militars, like, group up again. He's got to be quite low on health. Let's have Cooper come up, like, the backside and get behind him in cover. Militars, attack. Kill this thing. I know there's only 4 of you still alive, but still. There's going to be even less of you still alive in a second. This thing's got to be close to being dead, right? We need to try and rescue some of our guys. I'm going to have Phoebe come in and, like, pull one of the militars out. Well, that's good. That's good. Run. Let's get out of the fire. Let's get out. Go. We've lost another militar. That's another militar dead. This thing has to be dead soon. Can militars carry other militars? No. Okay, the good news is it's now raining. Okay, so the fire's going to get put out. That's great. That's great news. Phoebe, I'm going to have to keep you killing. So this thing needs to die. I don't need another quest right now. So much fire everywhere. The good news is we'll be able to... Yes! Success. Annoyingly, the fire has killed most of our plants, so we may be here just that little bit longer. Well, I think that's our cue to leave. Let's get everybody on the ship and let's screw the plants. Let's get out of here because I'm not dealing with that. It's time to go. Welcome to the new... Oh, this is quite toxic-y. So there's an ancient drug lab here apparently, and I think we're actually going to be landing in what could be the only plantable soil. Like, right here. I think that's where we're going to have to land. There is a little bit, thankfully, of fertile soil that we can use to grow some crops while we... Well, it's certainly not the nicest area, but I think we'll manage it. I'm going to have Cooper put on his vac suit for any outwards excursions, like into this here stockpile or this here ruin. Just because I don't know if it will defend against the toxicity, but I have a feeling it might. Cooper, you were supposed to wear all of your suit. I'm going to break through this little ruin here, see if there's anything of value. This is kind of a cool sight. I like this. Like, just the militars flanking him on either side. It just looks cool, right? Alright, let's crack in. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. What about in here? This could be a completely empty set of ruins. And it's genuinely looking that way, isn't it? It looks like it's going to be a completely empty set of ruins. That just leaves outside to the rest of the map. Okay, so there's a little bit down here. We can come check down here, see if there's anything over here. Other than that, it might be a completely empty set of ruins. We'll have the militars bust in. An ancient uplink? Sure, we'll set that to auto hack so Phoebe can come and do this. Again, looks like a completely empty set of ruins. I don't mind that necessarily because it's just less drama. But some sort of loot would be nice. What have you got? Nothing of worth. Yeah, okay, a couple of empty set of ruins. Come up and check this point out as well. Yep, nothing up here either. Well, Phoebe's pretty much just spent 24 hours solid cracking this ancient stockpile open. So I'm going to grab the militars and we're going to crack on in. Go ahead and grab the melee weapon out. I would really like some armor that isn't just vac suit armor at some point, so this is slightly less dangerous. But here we are. We're probably going to have to get Phoebe in at some point to crack these open, although we can send Cooper to do it. Cooper, go ahead and hack this open. Militars, assemble. Yes, that was supposed to sound like Avengers Assemble. That's so much drugs. Get out of there. Run. That's so many drugs. That's going to be so much money for us. Oh, that's so good for us. Excuse me? Exceptional Tempest. This weapon bears a depiction of dozens of yams. 5 acrobats appear off to one side. It's a legendary weapon. A beam repeater. I've not experienced what this is, but I'm gonna find out. I mean, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see this bad boy in action. I don't even know what to say. That was so much firepower. Let's go ahead and use it. Go, go, go. There seems to be quite a cooldown. Let's actually have a quick look at this. Beam repeater because this weapon bears blah 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 blah. Beam repeater. Ultra-tech weapon that emits gamma ray laser bursts in rapid sequence. Okay, it can pierce shields. Cooper's getting ready to aim. I want you to aim at the big guy, big guy. Aim at the big guy, big guy. Aim at the big insect, big guy. I want to see how badly you get shredded. Or you could just completely avoid shooting him. Can we kill this thing, please? I'd like to kill this thing, please. I'd like to see what it's like. Oh, he just gets shredded. This is such a cool weapon for a mechanoid, like, guy. This beam repeater is it's just sick. So we researched the ancient grav link that was down there, and we discovered that there's an orbital space station above us that I think would be really beneficial for us to, like, access. But I don't know if we're going to be able to with our current spaceship. It says we haven't currently got enough fuel, which is why we're currently refueling our stuff to see if we can go to it. I'm going to try the launch button. And it looks like it's just out of range. Requires 600 chem fuel. It's just beyond maximum range, which means I don't think we have enough of these guys, and we can't quite build any more right now anyway. Is there anything we can access in space right now? Not now. That's quite annoying. That's a shame. Still, it's time for us to get out of this really toxic environment. I'd like to land somewhere, like, safe and not full of things that want to kill or eat our faces. Somewhere relaxing, somewhere quiet. We just had to go and say it, didn't we? We just had to say, oh yeah, we'll go somewhere safe and secure, and yeah, we decided on a ruined colony with mechanoids and stuff. But I really wanted to know what's in the safe. I'm just curious. I'm a curious boy, what can I say? Let's go. Let's bait the mechanoids out. It's only a pikeman, so it's nothing too scary. And especially with our new beam cannon thing, I can't imagine it's gonna... I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Just shreds. Well, I did say I wanted some fresh armor. This works. Also a new weapon for Phoebe. This might be a slightly scarier fight, but I'm not that concerned. He does have a beam repeater, but hopefully we can take him out. Yeah, like, he's got the same weapon as we do. And I mean, yeah, there's nothing there anymore. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't think it's going to be good for the tribal people that just entered that building. Well, we came what we got. No, we got what we came for. We got some food, we got some supplies, we got a couple of pretty sick weapons and some armor. I think it's time we leave. And I really hope we can go to the space station that's above us. Yeah, look at this. Let's go. No functional oxygen pumps. You know, that's probably quite important. Okay, we have a raid. It's quite a big one. We may need to bail. However, we've got the guys. We've got the militars, right? We have... Where's the rest of... He was hiding. So we've got some defense. Let's get the other mechanoids inside. We've got Cooper and Phoebe, who are pretty decked out weapon-wise. Gonna have to use the militars as almost like bait. Let's have Cooper poke out the window. Have these guys just jump straight into the fray, right? Because they can defend themselves. It's fine. Cooper's gonna shred this guy. Watch him. Watch him. He has not shredded. Okay, Phoebe. You guys attack him. Have the military just come here and wrap things up over here. And they're fleeing. Quick and easy. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? How's Phoebe doing? They're okay. Cooper's okay. That was nice and easy. Okay, now we're making the oxygen pumps. Then we can go to space. I don't know if I've got enough steel. I just want to go to space, man. I just want to go to space.
Were you aware of this investigation?
Yes, I was.
And you didn't?
All right, oxygen pumps are now in place, except for one little bedroom. I can live with that. We'll be fine. Now, we are going to have to limit access for Phoebe, because we've only got one vac suit. But I don't think that'll be a problem, so I'm just going to go ahead and set up a new zone, and then we're going to go to that special space place. Orbital Prime. But if you want to see what happens next, you'll have to tune in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.